there was an accident. A lot of you have been asking about this because you saw the footage in the Lamborghini rally video. So today I'm going to tell you what happened to the Porsche. My good friend Michael and the owner of this car graciously offered me a place to stay in California while I'm on this little trip that I'm doing. The day that I went down to San Diego to meet up with TJ Hunt, Calvin, and Ryan from E39 Source, he offered to let me take this car, and I had the best day ever, which was prefaced by the ironic words of myself.
You ever just find yourself having the best day ever?
So the day goes great. I film with the car, I meet TJ, Calvin, Ryan. It's the perfect day in Southern California to be a car guy and a YouTuber. So in an effort to avoid traffic, I decide, why don't I meet up with some friends in Oceanside? We'll grab dinner. That way when I drive back, it'll be later on, maybe 7 o'clock. So I park in the parking lot of the restaurant, and I park 3 times because the first place, it's next to the dumpster. I'm thinking, oh, someone's gonna take the trash out and maybe hit the car. The second spot, it's a little too tight. I'm thinking it's gonna get a door ding. I don't wanna disrespect the car. I don't wanna come out to some stupid little ding and have to explain it. So the third spot I thought was cute, and I took some video of it. Here's this big monster truck that somebody obviously cares about next to this tiny little Porsche. So I'm thinking nothing bad's gonna happen. This guy totally cares about the car. He's also got his own exit going out to the left. When we came out from dinner, my friend David noticed this. And the first thing I think is, oh my God, I know who did this. It's just a tire mark on the fender. There's no note on the car. It's a hit and run. Now let's take a quick second to stop. I've never driven a truck like that. Do you think it's possible that you could have backed into or driven into this car with a tire and never noticed it? Because there's a piece of me that really wants to give this guy the benefit of the doubt, that he didn't just hit the car and run. I don't want to believe that people are that careless or inconsiderate. Let me know what you think. Do you think that this could have been done completely unknowingly? The first thing I do is I text Michael and I tell him that something happened to his car. So unfortunately, that super cool truck that I just showed you hit the car. Look at this. So I had to sheepishly call Michael, who generously lent me his car, and tell him that this happened. Anyway, we have the coolest police here ever because they know lots about cars. And we've basically been just hanging out talking about Formula One for a while. That was really tough because he's a good friend of mine and I have the same car. And I know how I would feel if that happened to me. Michael, being the coolest person ever, understands that it was the careless act of another person, not myself, but I can't help but feel responsible. We call the police, Oceanside Police, amazing. Huge thanks to Oceanside Police. They have been super cool to us. And I've got to now drive the 45 minutes back to Michael's house to show him the damage on his car. In the meantime, the police are hard at work finding the surveillance video, and they found it. They have video of the truck hitting the car. So thank God the restaurant had a camera pointed at the cars. They managed to find the owner of the truck, show him the video, and he admitted to it, which is great. You know, that's the thing. I can't be too mad about it because I have to assume he didn't know he hit the car. I don't want to believe that people are that careless. And the fact that he didn't put up a fight when he saw the video tells me that he's at least a stand-up enough guy to take responsibility for his actions. So for that, I don't know who you are, but thank you. Now let's talk repairs. Unfortunately, this is the more expensive fender because this has the gas cap and this bumper is probably toast. So this angle is pretty steep. I don't know unless we have a really talented body guy to recover this fender. But the way we look at it is now, if we get a new fender, Michael is going to have a pretty sweet ornament on his wall for the rest of his life. It may not be the ideal story of traveling and driving a Porsche in California, but when you have the right friends, sometimes it all just works out. Thank you so much for watching, subscribing, and liking this video. Until next time. Yeah, Najwa, David, old work friend.
It's cold.
Back from my employed days.